Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with a 1951 Chevrolet 3100 truck. And this has got a built 350 small block V8 automatic transmission. It's got power steering. It's got disc brakes that are not power and still stop good. The pedal's a little stiff. When we go to push the pedal, you can feel the pedal's a little stiff. May just need to be bled, may need to be serviced, but they do actually stop good. We're gonna take this truck for a quick spin, and she's still warming up. Love the sound of this engine. And I love the fact that they kept the original steering wheel and the 3-speed on the column. They changed that over to be the linkage for the automatic transmission. So one click is reverse, one click is neutral, and one click is drive. Boogies down the road. This is a fun, really fun truck to drive. Easy to drive, easy to steer. Like I said, it's got power steering. It runs down the road perfectly straight. Little squeaking noise you're hearing is actually the sound of the brake pedal. Just steers so easy. Reverse. Love the sound of this exhaust. It's got turn downs in the back. You just hear that responsiveness. Hood opens easily with one hand. You can hear those roller rockers. I'm going to turn her off so we can hear a little better. This is actually one of the more fun trucks I've had in a while. This thing hauls ass. It's super fun to drive. It's got the Street Dominator intake on it, Holley double pumper carb. I can't tell, but it may be, I can't tell if they're aluminum heads, so I don't want to say for sure. Somebody obviously put a cam in it, obviously built it up a little bit, and it really just runs down the road sweet. Awesome sounding exhaust. I really love the way it sounds. Nice clean inner fender wells. Firewall is rust free. It's got a electric fan with the shroud over the original styled. This is actually an aluminum new version of the original styled radiator. And you know, a couple little spots of rust around the truck. It makes it what it is. It makes it this kind of shop truck look, which I just really love. And this is one of the cooler looking trucks I've had in a long time. Somebody really took the care to make everything just look really cool on this truck. And it's got a beautiful patina, sanded down. It was, you know, black under red, sanded back down. Cleared over, lots of places where even some exposed original steel. If you look on the patina, like especially the hood, I mean, expose the steel, let it rust just a hair, shot it with clear coat. It looks awesome, beautiful. Visor, love the visor. That's a huge touch to me, and those are not cheap as well. Whoever did the painted on all the graphics and pinstriping and everything did a really fabulous job. I'm getting ready to do my shop truck, and I'd love to find out who did this, because I would hire them to do my shop truck and put our logo on our 54 Ford that we're doing right now. So it's got a nice, what appears to be new, they may not be brand spanking new, but definitely newer chrome front grille, and those look awesome. The tires have been powder coated with a red stripe painted on, and just the old school moon. So it looks like 7s in the front, 9s in the back. They tucked up under really nice. If you turn real sharp, that front tire scrubbed just a little, but not bad enough that I would change them personally. It's only like maybe in a really tight parking spot or going around a really tight curve, which you don't do very often in a truck like this. The back of the truck, it's got a, this is actually just a plywood bed, but it's been distressed with the new rails and everything, and it just looks awesome. Really, really good job on this. Really, really cool distressed look. Overall, honestly, the truck is actually pretty sharp and does not have a lot of rust on it. And it actually doesn't have a lot of dings and dents. It's got a few here and there, but it's just not, it's not all beat to hell. Obviously, that being said, the value in the truck is that it's done. It is what it is, the way it is. See, this is not a truck you buy to restore. This truck has been done. So, door panels, seat cover's been redone, really comfortable, really sharp. Original fuel tank still back there. It looks like, you know, probably just a good clean original fuel tank. Headliner is a little saggy from the humidity, but it's up there. And maybe that's something that was real important to you. But other than that, the carpet's in great shape. It looks newer. It doesn't look brand new, but it looks, you know, a year old and still clean. I love the fact the dash is uncut and unmolested. And then the custom pin striping. Got a little skull there for the shifter. I'm personally not into skulls like some guys are, but I thought it was cool enough that I'd leave it, and you know, that's easy to change off. Like I said earlier, really appreciate the fact that the linkage was left and made for the automatic transmission. All new Dolphin gauges. The speedometer's not hooked up. I find that 9 times out of 10, I don't know why guys don't hook up the speedometers. There's got to be some reason, I don't get it. All the gauges on this side work. Fuel gauge, temperature gauge, voltage, oil pressure, that's all working. Got the pedals down here. They're a little far apart. If it was me, I might have a welder cut and move this over a little closer, but it doesn't keep me from wanting to drive this truck. Super fun. Oh yeah, doors seem to open up good. Windows. Tinted windows. Glass looks like it's all in great shape all the way around, including new weather stripping on that rear. New weather stripping even around the vent windows. And glass, in fact, I'm going to say that it probably after it was painted and cleared that the glass was all reinstalled. So it's all in excellent condition. Not sure if the little interior light works. I know the horn is not working. Underneath the truck, these are the original frame rails. Here, floor pans. It's been clipped with a Camaro front clip or Nova, basically the same. But check out these original floor pans. They're all in great shape. It's a solid truck. This is the original cab corners back there. Seem to be in good shape, and that looks like steel there, and original steel. Actually, I think that's original. It's still got the weep hole. You don't see them with original cab corners on them that clean very often. If this was my truck and I was keeping it, I'd probably put a rear bumper on it. This is the original frame on the back, so it wouldn't be that hard to put the rear bumper on. And I can't remember. I know it's got a front bumper delete, and I think that's why they left the rear bumper off. Battery box still underneath, which I really love. I got to do that to my Ford too. Again, inner fender wells here. Try and get up there where you can see that cab corner. I think it's got a little bit of crusties on it. Can't tell. Really not bad. Outside here you can see this is the original cab corner. That doesn't appear to be filled with any Bondo or anything like that. The weep holes at the bottoms of the doors are original. This truck is sharp. You know, it's like when I do these videos, sometimes I see things like that and I go, this is even nicer than I realized, you know, when I first picked it up. Front clip, all nice and clean overall, you know. Now it does not have the power brake booster for the power brakes, for the disc brakes, and I think that could be something that would be worth adding because they're not very expensive. The coffee can booster is about $220, I think, and it basically bolts on. It's vacuum powered, and it would give you power brakes, which would be really sweet. But the brakes stop good. Everything else about this truck is awesome. There's really not a whole lot left to do to it, if anything at all. Maybe I like my tunes. I'm a musician. I'm bad. My wife would kill me if I brought home another stereo. I've got a stereo system in every single room in my house. And that being said, I'd probably throw a stereo system in here and call it a day. It doesn't need anything but a new owner. And what a super, super fun truck to be seen in and drive and enjoy.